these things to make our lotus. This is pink clay, light pink, rose madder hue. The color has been mixed with a little patch of clay. This is a lotus veiner, flower veiner, a 26 gauge wire, a plier, a brush to apply Vaseline, a ball tool and cutter and Vaseline. This is an apple tray into which you can keep the petals dried like this I have kept. Let's start. Roll the clay into the pasta machine and cut the petals. It should not be very thick and very thin also. Normal size. If you're using an Atlas Wellness 150, the size is 3. On number 3 you have to spread the sheet. Like this we have to cut, and don't press it from your hands or your fingers like this. You have to press it from the palm so that it cuts evenly throughout. Cut as many as you can. One size of petal, at least 8 petal in one flower. So for example, if you have 5 sizes of petals in a cutter set, you need to cut 8 into 5, that is 40. Each 8 size. So you have to cut and take out the extras immediately. Try to use a little thicker clay, means a little older clay, which should not be very soft and flowy, so that it doesn't stick to the tool as well as the veiner. Taking out the clay and keep them a little separate. And now close the sheet and thin the edges. This thinning is very important. Like this, half on the clay and half on the sheet, like this. Like this we have to thin all the sheet, all the spread petals everywhere. And now take one petal at a time and keep roll this and keep it into an airtight container. Now take the stool and apply a little Vaseline on it, because the clay can stick into the veiner. And apply with the brush and not with the hand, nicely. Now I'm going to place the petal onto the veiner, and always try to use the veiner from this top, not from the bottom. Not only this veiner, all the veiners you have to take it from the top. And now I will use this cushion part of my hand and press it and take all the veins. Nicely vein it, and now detach it. You've got nice fine veins. And now flip it over. This side is the vein, and I'm going to use the tools here. This is a ball tool. Always try to grease it. Take a little Vaseline and grease it. And now just apply the tool. Use the tool at the edge of the petal. Edge of the petal, the outer edge, not the inside edge. See, it's half on the clay and half on my hand. Like this. And now once you feel that this is now thin enough, now we need to use the tool in the center. I want that cup shape. I want a little bend shape like this in all the parts, on the top also, on the sides also, in the center and at the base. Remember to keep these edges as smooth as possible. Generally, once you just apply the tool here and form it very briskly and stiffly, it becomes like this. We don't want these bends. So if you get the bends also, try to just finish them with a nice point. Now we need, this is the bottom of the petal and that's the top of the petal, anybody can say. Now here you have to pinch nicely and open the pinch, and again use a ball tool. We need a pinch, but we don't want that sign. So once you pinch it and again do the ball tool, it becomes a little more nice pinchy thing, but it's pinched from the top but it's not visible. So this is one petal. I have to keep it for drying for at least 3 to 5 minutes into the apple tray like this, so that it dries into the same direction. And after it is dried, you have to use the 26 gauge wire. This is a 26 gauge wire, and after it is a little semi-dried, I have already done one semi-dried petal here, and after it is semi-dried means 5 to 7 minutes, just take the petal and insert the wire into it. The wire should not be too much in, it's this much in, if you can see. It's just this much in, and I'm gonna cut the wire. I need this much margin, not too much. So in totality, this entire wire which has gone inside and this is less than an inch. So like that, it's almost done, and we're gonna keep the petals like this into the apple tray, and we have to keep them dried, entirely dried. So like this, you have to make all the petals 40 into whatever sizes you have. So in my cutter we have 4 to 5 sizes, so whatever the sizes are, we have to make 8 petals of each size. And then after it is dried, we will go for the next step. So keep making and keep posting. Thanks.